Hello, my name is Griffeth Whitehurst and I am the venue manager here at the Whitehurst Gallery. We're currently standing in the front of the venue, oftentimes where clients will have their ceremony. Positioned between the lines are the chairs with the facade of the building as a backdrop, which makes for beautiful photos. To my right and left are some vintage antique vehicles that are used for ceremony arrival by the client if they choose. This one here is a Ford Model A. It's a 1929, just a gorgeous two-tone vehicle here. It's been in our family for decades, both of these have. On my left here is the Chrysler Royale. Again, a nice two-tone deep green and black. This is a 37 Chrysler Royale. Gorgeous vehicles, completely restored and ready for clients to utilize for their ceremony arrival. As well as following the ceremony, they can utilize it for a getaway vehicle as well. You'll notice that the exterior of the venue was heavily inspired by the Jefferson Memorial in DC. When my father, Gareth, was first envisioning the building, the neoclassically inspired architecture was a heavy driver for the design. Well, now that we've had a look at the exterior of the building, typically where we have ceremony, why don't we come on inside and we'll show you where the reception happens. Here we are inside of the front foyer of the building, of the venue. And this space can be utilized for a number of different things depending on what the client's vision is. Oftentimes we will utilize this space here for a buffet if the client wishes. We can set up tables here that can be utilized for that. On this side of the front foyer we sort of bookend in a kitchenette, which is a great spot for bar to set up. On this side of the front foyer we have a couple bathrooms for guest use, one the farthest being ADA accessible, and then of course the other just a normal bathroom. So off the front foyer is the great room where we have the reception for the event. All of our packages include tables and chairs. We have 60-inch rounds that are available for the client use. We do have a capacity of 75 guests, so that is something to keep in mind when considering our venue. A little bit about the space. It's a really unique space. As you look up, you'll notice the decor there is the same as you would see in the Capitol building in DC at the Rotunda. My father, Gareth, traveled to DC with a team of photographers actually, and they allowed him to photograph the ceiling as well as supplied him with architectural drawings of the actual details that architects and craftsmen and artisans used when they created the Capitol building in DC. And he had a graphic artist digitally replicate this detail, and you see it here at a 1/3 the scale of our dome. We have a beautiful 9.5-foot Blüthner concert grand, and this is also available if the client wishes to have live music. This space is actually designed with incredible acoustics, so utilizing live musicians for your event is encouraged. On the second floor of the venue we have getting ready suites for clients to get ready prior to the ceremony, so let's go have a look at that. Up here on the second floor we have a living room space here. This is a great option for prior to ceremony getting ready. You can have family and friends here, spread out a charcuterie station here, just making yourselves at home. One thing we love is for clients to feel like this is their space, you know, throughout the entire day. You have 10 a.m. access. The event end time is 10 p.m. So once you arrive, this is your space, and we love it when you feel free to feel at home here. Our home is your home. Over here, we have one of the getting ready suites. So this first room being the landing place here for getting ready, dressing. There's actually 2 rooms here for this first half of the Getting Ready Suites, connected by this Jack and Jill bathroom here. Beautiful tile work on display. And then the second room here, large enough for moving around, getting ready, putting a suit or dress on. Next, we'll head over to the bridal suite. We'll take a look at that. You'll notice the beautiful chandeliers that we have here. These are custom made for the space. Through this way is the second Getting Ready Suite. First room here, a landing pad, dressing, robing room. Lots of natural light coming through the windows, which is key for photography. That's a lot of feedback that we get from photographers. The white palette of the building creates just a real playground for photography and makes those photos pop. Through this way is the second room of this second wedding suite. We have a full bedroom here. This is sort of the master suite. And into here is a full bathroom. Moving out of the second Getting Ready Suite, we're back to the living room area. If you get lost in our venue, it's a circle, so you're always going to end up at the same place. Out the back door here is actually where we suggest for cocktail hour. Here we are on the second floor pool deck, and this is a great option for cocktail hour. Wide open space here. Always great for guests to get a breath of fresh air. Following the ceremony, people can spread out here. If you'd like to have a bar set up here by the pool, we do have 2 pools on site here. I've never had anybody jump in them yet, but the building is yours from 10 to 10. So the stairs here lead up to the veranda, the top deck there with the 360 panoramic view of the surrounding area. Why don't we head on up? Here we are at the top deck of the Whitehurst Gallery. This is a great place again for photos. There's really not a bad spot in the venue to take photos. We are here up at golden hour and it's just a great option for sneaking away with the couple, with your photographer, to snap some incredible pictures here at sunset. Lots of times we'll have guests that like to have games up here for the cocktail hour. We've had giant Jenga, we've had cornhole up here, giant checkers, Connect Four, really anything that you'd like to incorporate within your vision of your design and your wedding, we're happy to accommodate. We hope you enjoyed this tour of the Whitehurst Gallery. For more information about the venue or our packages, feel free to email us at info@whitehurst.gallery, and we look forward to hosting you for your event in the future. Thank you so much.